interviewing the Afghan ambassador in Washington, D.C. for my senior project, and I'm just going to ask him a few questions. Your Excellency, how could you be introduced?
Ambassador of Afghanistan.
Okay. Mr. Ambassador, your diplomatic work in the past years caught a lot of people's attention in the United States, Europe, and Afghanistan. Why?
Well, because Afghanistan is the center of our common struggle against extremism and terrorism, and the security in Afghanistan relates to the security of the rest of the world.
Now would you like to talk about a few achievements of yours while being the Afghan ambassador in Washington, D.C.?
Well, as ambassador, we have to first and foremost work harder to strengthen the strategic partnership between Afghanistan and the United States. At the same time, we have to deliver better services to the Afghan community who lives here, and also work with the media to portray a real picture of the course of the events in Afghanistan.
People say Afghanistan hasn't achieved freedom and democracy for its people. What is your opinion about that?
Well, if you look at the history of democracy in the United States, it took 200 years to get where we are right now. Democracy and freedom is a process. It's not an overnight. It's not a switch that you turn on and off. It's a process that requires continuous work, passion. The work is underway. A lot's been accomplished in Afghanistan, but we have a long way ahead of us. We will continue to work hard to provide a better life for the Afghan people and establish a democratic system.
Okay. How do you see the Middle East policy of the United States?
Afghanistan is not part of the Middle East, so I can't comment on that. Afghanistan is not in the Middle East.
I'm in 12th grade and read the book The Kite Runner by Khalid Hosseini together with my classmates. You probably have either read the book or watched the movie. Do you agree or criticize the message sent by the author?
The author has done an excellent job to bring the story and the suffering of the Afghan people. I'm very proud of his books, both The Kite Runner and Thousand Splendid Suns. I think it's a good way for people to relate as human beings to the suffering and of the Afghan people.
What can we do is a historical question in Afghanistan. Where do the people of Afghanistan have to start to improve their life?
They already started. It's 8 years. They are very active contributors. They are doing most of the job in the area of security. Development is done by the Afghan people. Today, the Afghan security forces are in charge of the security of most of the country. The international forces are helping alongside, but the Afghan people are determined. They would like to build their country, and they're taking more and more responsibility for doing so.
If the U.S. were to send more troops to Afghanistan, what would their purpose and mission be?
Their purpose should be to train more Afghan security forces, to provide for better security so the Afghan children can go to school to get themselves educated, and provide security for the roads and others so that the commerce and development and reconstruction takes place.
What are main reasons for our social problems in Afghanistan?
Terrorism and extremism, like many other parts of the world.
What are your suggestions for future younger generations of Afghanistan?
To really focus on and invest in education. We cannot build Afghanistan unless we truly invest a lot in educating our new generation. My requests from the new Afghans are to take every opportunity to educate themselves and to improve their skills. That country has to be rebuilt by the force and capacity and the skills of the Afghan people, and that's where education is very, very crucial.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're most welcome. Thank you very much. Thank you. Good luck with the project, and it was great talking to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Teşekkür.